Hey, hi, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, it is tremendous to be back here with you today. I wanted to jump in and play more Ravenswatch. I love this game so much, and they just recently added the capability to customize your game and apply different types of modifiers. And a buddy and I have been messing around with these a little bit. You know, they have some presets that you can go with where you get some help me hurt me's along the way, right? Or you can come in and just say, hey, I'd like to customize the whole thing to my liking, right? And so today, we are going to get ridiculous with this game. Think of this as us bringing back the Game Genie setup from way back in the day. So we're going to get an additional 50% to XP gain. We're going to start with some kind of legendary object. And we're going to come in with a little bit of a full wallet. Now, what we're going to get is a hit of 45% to the experience that we bring back, but guess what? That doesn't matter, because I've already got Melusine maxed out to level 8 because I love working with her, all right? So, let's get in there. Let's see what we can do. And we're going to show off these awesome customization options. Game is still going to throw a challenge at us, but I'm hopeful that we're going to have a good run here. I will probably lean more strongly towards her healing capabilities. She has many. Ooh, an epic right off the bat. For every 4 attacks that hit an enemy, generate a blast all around that deals 140% of attack's damage. Counter resets when exiting Sing Stance. That sounds wonderful. Let's do that. Now let's see what we got with our free legendary. Okay, plus 3 stars of fate for doing rerolls. Plus 1 choice when obtaining magical objects. Dash heals for 50% of damage taken over the last 2 seconds. Yes, I like the Vorpal Blade as well. But like I said, we're going to lean towards healing because at some point, it's going to come in very helpful. All right, so we're going to go ahead and update that to Legendary right off the bat because we started with our 500 shards. And I think to kick things off, we're going to head towards the health, and then we'll hit the green eye, and we'll see what opens up from there, right? As I mentioned, a buddy and I have been playing a ton of Ravenswatch. It's kind of been our go-to game on Friday nights when we get together and do some gaming. And, you know, we've been getting our butts kicked in. 'Cause usually we don't play with these customization options on. And we go pretty vanilla with it. And I've kind of been switching back and forth between Melusine and Geppetto. I really like Geppetto's play style. Well, let's make a choice here. Plus 1 damage for each 10 vitality. Probably going to go with that. Ooh, these are really good as well, especially for this character. All right, I'm going to go Mermaid Tears early on. And let's go grab our health. Perfect, perfect. But I think Melusine gives us our best chance, at least right now, to get a win this time. And that's what we're going to try for. The devs just recently added this update Power leaves a water core at the casting location that triggers power again after 1.5 seconds. This one is amazing. We're going to take it.
This is more like I imagined.
And it popped as a rare on top of it. We like that. Now, their most recent update that I was just mentioning, see that double power? Really good. Added Chapter 3, which is a really cool area as well. With a very, very nasty boss. So we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. And these buffs are certainly going to help us. You know, if you've gotten into some Ravenswatch, like many of you have, and you come in here and get your clock cleaned a lot like me, maybe you want to come back in and try these customization options. I think it's nice that they have both some presets to choose from, and then an opportunity for you to get creative and say, hey, you know what? It's really cool that you put all those help me hurt me's in there. I think I just want to run with a lot of help me's. All right, we're gonna go towards this health, and then we will go grab that green chest if we can. Look at that, we're already reaching level 3 with that additional 50%. Power applies chilled to all enemies hit. Well, we're going to be using power a lot, so I think we're going to do that.
Wisdom teaches we always have something new to learn.
And now that I'm playing single player, all of those Raven's feathers are mine. I don't have to split them, which is wonderful. And when I go to pause to make a selection, it actually stops the timer. Whereas it would not if I was playing multiplayer. For obvious reasons. It's got to keep things going. I guess they would have to pause things on the other player's side, which would probably lead to some aggravation, especially if you were playing with rando internet folks that, you know, you didn't know. All right. Let's come up here and grab this chest and see if we can get some more good stuff going here. A really good start, though. Oh, he caught us on the tail end of that bile blast. All right, see? Look at that timer in the bottom right. It stopped there, which means we can take a quick sip here. Cheers to you. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, that's nice. It's a great way to start the day. All right, let's go with some additional damage on our attack. That sounds quite nice. And then we are going to, well, we'll go ahead and swing west here and see what else we can see in the area, right? We still have plenty of time at about 14 minutes. As long as these guys want to come mess with us, I'm willing to stop. I'm willing to take the time. All right, we have to come up here. There we go. That'll take us into the next jaunt.
The sun will soon join us. A glorious day awaits.
You know, it's always much easier if you can find one of the gold or green eyes to light up the area so that you know kind of what's ahead. Go ahead and take these guys out. I'm gonna skip the heart-looking opportunity on the map here. Sometimes I'll do that if, you know, I'm short on time.
All of you, I'm ready for more.
But let's see what else we can get into before we go for that one. If I remember right, that is the icon that takes you to the area that will allow you to drain the Nightmare's health by 20% if you're successful in the battle. Another level up. We are well on our way to level 5, where we'll get our ult opened up. When in combat, passively heal 5 hit points for all heroes in the area every 5 seconds. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Let's do it. I love that double power action. All right, we're going to come up here and see what these guys are protecting. Usually that indicates something. These guys are going to domino over here. And yes, that guy grabbed us, but... Oof. All right, I was going to say, but we're going to be able to get out of there. I spoke too soon. All right, whoa. Whoa, guy. Let's not get hit by that again. Earlier on in the match, it's easy to take some damage and get knocked out, especially while you're building your power.
How many of these monsters
If you want to make a cake, you gotta break some eggs, right? Okay. That passive heal inside our circle is nice. Well, let's see if we can take this guy out. This is the only drawback to Melusine early on,
This little piggy should have
is
stayed
that
home.
her DPS can be a little bit lower. Okay,
Look, how the shards
That's not bad.
glitter.
got back up to 665 shards, which is nice. All right, we're gonna keep heading westerly here. We'll see what other kind of trouble we can get into. Now, speaking of updates and the kind that are gonna help us, they also recently added the ability for the player to find a special station in the map that allows you to buy additional Raven's feathers. So now that we've used one, we'll probably look for the opportunity to do that as well. All right, perfect. Anything up here? No, I guess it's just that battle. Let's go over into this other quadrant.
We are the Ravenswatch, and winning this fight is our destiny.
I find that the deeper you venture out into the map, the harder the local enemy life is going to be. In this first zone, it's these guys with the hook shot.
The tide is with us.
Alright, well, at least we nailed him twice with that. Alright. Well, that's interesting. I figured these guys would be protecting something up here, but it looks like maybe there's something right up in there. Ah, there we go. Now we're talking. Okay, so we have our ult officially. So let's go with the Wisp bullet. I like this one quite a bit. Some health for us. Wonderful. Send this guy down.
Oh, little piggy
Nice. I'm
had
thinking there
none.
might be something in here. There we go. Alright, so we got a big stack of shards is what was over there.
The more
Which
they
will definitely come in handy for upgrading abilities and some of the magical objects that we take in.
Tis a shame to banish such
Okay.
cruelty.
I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know that many of you probably took in a lot of the gaming shows. I was excited with some of the stuff that I saw. You know, there were a couple games that I jotted down from the Guerrilla Collective show. It looked really cool.
Every's our home, little Minnow.
There's a roguelite that I saw that looks like more of a beat 'em up style game where you go from zone to zone and then you slowly outfit your character with cybernetic capabilities look pretty neat. Love seeing the rogue space get some love in those big shows.
Creatures should learn to fear me.
Okay. A little bit of domino action. When those guys explode, the enemies take damage as well, which I always appreciate. Ooh. Okay. Well, we like a gold chest for sure. Let's not get caught by that crap. We can avoid it. Or that. You know what? I'm gonna go wisp action on these guys. Looks like that worked out very well. Let's see what we get out of here. Special deals plus 20% damage when taking damage, gain 15 shield, or deal plus 10% damage to bosses. We're gonna go with extra damage on the special. The special is that wave one that I just powered off. Power being the water bomb that does a double hit. Oh, okay, we got a grimoire over here, but you know what? I usually like to have my ult ready before I do a grimoire. So, we're just gonna take 20 seconds and get rid of these dudes. Grab some experience for our work. And then by then, our ult should be ready to rip. Won't get too far away. Just do one more battle here. Outstanding. Wow. We are tearing it up out there now. All right. Our ult is ready. Our coffee is being sipped. Let's get ourselves a gold grimoire. All right, I'm going to go off to the side because I can't move once the ult is fired. Otherwise it stops it, so sometimes it makes sense to take a little bit of damage. Oh, now that was pretty stellar. All right, some dream shards, some reroll opportunities, or wow, critical hit steal plus 30%. Yes. Remind me to try and boost our opportunity to do crits. All right, I am going to pass up on the pig quest. It's a lot easier with another person. You kind of have to spread out and grab stacks of wood and materials for him to build his house up. You know, because three little pigs. If you know, you know. Many of you know. Let's go grab these shards over here. Nice gold shard opportunity. I was also very excited to see that the rumors of a medieval Doom were true. Were not just a rumor. That looked stellar. Alright, guy. Ooh, swing and a miss on the special. Dang. Alright, we've got a spider in the area. Glad that guy dropped a health. All right.
Lovely spider was far from her web.
Now, I wonder if there's some additional guys over here.
Look how the shards glitter.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. So it looks like we took out the whole welcome crew. We could float over to that well over there. We've got 3 minutes left. I know, as I start another battle. Me just out there starting shit. It's okay. It's good for the experience. Oh, man. Insult the injury, right?
At least they did
Okay.
not suffer.
All right, so let's rock on over to here. We got, wow, we got 11, almost 1,200 shards. When did that happen? And we'll grab the key. We're probably not going to use that in this area. At the rate we're going. But we'll hold on to that. You know, maybe we'll do it in the next area and try and save Sinbad. That's the... I believe that's what's behind the locked door in the next zone. Sorry, spoilers. Spoilers. I've been playing a lot of this game lately. Okay, let's see what we get here. Each time dream shards are consumed, getting damage +1. Well, that's a little bit late by about 2 seconds. Special deals plus 20% damage. I think we're going to rock into another one of those. And those do stack. So now the special is doing plus 40% because math. See, it's fun playing with these modifiers, isn't it? Doesn't all have to be hard all the time. Let's take a sip here. Okay, what do we got? Hold defense to move underwater. All enemies past become vulnerable for 4 seconds. Or backwash. When special ends, add 3 additional waves to travel backwards and deal 50%. You know, I think we are going to go with that. We've amped up that special numerous times here, so there's those back waves now. That's pretty outstanding, folks. That is pretty phenomenal. All right. I just don't think we could get through that cave in under a minute, but we are certainly going to try, I'll tell you what. If nothing else, we're going to get a good experience for our attempt. So I'm up for it. I'm doing this for you. For anybody that hasn't seen this, it's a fun little spot. And we got the key, so why not, right? Give it a shot.
Poor thing.
Okay. We gotta go kind of fast, and by kind of, I mean very, very fast. But we do have our ult, so
Lurking in the shadows.
this could be the thing that does it on this boss. There it is, folks. We got it. All right. Let's take a look at the chest here. Look at this. Remove Dash's cooldown whenever you use power, special, or defense, or the Vorpal Blade. Any damage you deal kills standard enemies below 20% health or elite enemies below 10%. Damage plus 20 for each cursed magical object. Vitality minus 10. No, I don't think so. I think we're going to go Vorpal.
How serendipitous.
All right, I am glad we did that. Serendipitous indeed. Cheers to you, folks. Now, 1.0 of Ravenswatch, I believe, is going to come out sometime in Q3.
Time has come for us to face this vile beast.
Let's see, could we get a warp in? I don't think so. I don't think we've got time for that. Would have loved to go back and spend all of these shards with the Sandman, but we'll do that at the beginning of the next zone after we pummel this boss. At least that's the plan going into this. But there's some kind of end game that they're still going to add, and we're going to get one more character. Pretty exciting. Okay. Let's try not to get hit by as many of those as we can avoid. What I like about using this character against this boss is that when they light up those zones and damage you for standing in them, it's okay because you can attack from a really nice distance with this character. All right, speaking of, let's get our wisps going. Some really nice damage there. Wow. Holy smokes. All right, so usually that takes a minute. And we are going to continue our romp. Okay.
You fight for the land of
Let's see what we want to do here. We've got over 1,000. When in combat, passively heal. When special ends, that's the 3 additional. Power leaves a core. Well, we are definitely applying the power capability a lot. So let's get that up to legendary. I think we could definitely extend the range for chilled as well.
Yes, this is a most fitting choice.
And let's see, do we want to take that to legendary? Just want to take a look at... So this will give us a copy of a rare magical object. What rares do we own? Okay, so we could end up with that or that, which I would also be okay with. So let's do that. Let's get another copy. Okay, so now our attack is another 20% stronger. And I think I'm going to wait to see what other kind of abilities we get. I'll buff that once. I'm going to wait on the additional abilities that we get, and we'll make some other choices from there as we gang more shards. We're going to head out towards the green eye. It's always a good way to start, because of course that eye is going to give you experience, and it's going to show you part of the map as well for your trouble. All right, perfect.
Come to me, monsters. I will give you a proper greeting.
Wanted to kind of put that power right in a central area and hit them all if I could, and that worked out. Enemies definitely get a little bit more destructive in this area. Okay, perfect. So we've got a grimoire actually right there, and our ult is available. So I say let's go head up towards that, and then we'll probably lean right back. And it looks like we're going to level up as well, which will be great to refresh our health right before the grimoire. Oh, we are like right on the cusp of it, aren't we? Well, we'll level up during the grimoire then. If not, this guy will just get us all the way there, probably. Perfect. Okay, after 3 successful attacks, Wisp explodes when it disappears. When Melusine leaves the Sing stance, Wisp remains active and automatically attacks surrounding enemies up to 4 times. You know what? I just opened up this new trait when I got her up to level 8. I've been wanting to try that out. That's going to be great. I think we've got to get in over here. I think I missed the entrance. Here it is. All right, let's do some grimoire action, shall we?
These monsters have no place here.
All right, Wisps, do your thing. Do your damnedest. That worked out really well. Oh, wow. Okay. 4 stars of fate, critical hits deal another 20% damage. So now crits would get an extra 50% between this bonus and the other one for 30%. Let's go with that. We got to look at ways of getting our crit chance up so that we can make sure we're doing a lot of them. Like blowing up the eggs on the enemies. Perfect. Okay, we are absolutely becoming a force to be reckoned with, and I love that that Wisp is now hanging out and doing 4 additional attacks. That's absolutely a game changer. You know, usually, as you know from watching, when we leave that stance, our attack is done, but now it's hanging out. It's really neat. I like that power. We've got plenty of room to continue to add to the arsenal. That's what's exciting. Still a lot of game left to be played. Alright, when taking damage, we're going to get shield, healing orbs grant. I would really like to see something that boosts our crit chance. Let's go one more reroll. Okay, well, I guess we're meant to take this, right? That won't hurt. I am going to want to hit that gold grimoire. That'll be good. The golds simply give you an even better chance at getting something of higher rarity. So when they're out there, you know, you definitely want to prioritize those in your journey. Let's grab that. That'll be nice. And I think we want to head up now. Start making our way towards this grimoire out here. All right.
The death of all these corrupted souls saddens me. The tide is with us.
Perfect. Now, this is probably going to be a tougher match, given that it's gold, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and fire this off, see how we do. We're going to take a little bit of damage. Oof. Alright, had to back up out of there. We got a phoenix in the area. They are very challenging. Grab some health. Okay, one phoenix down. Oh, there we go. I thought there was another one. Vitality plus 24. Holy cow. Hey, there's our crit chance, but this is plus 30%. Oh my goodness. All right, quick sip of coffee. I got to stick to what we were talking about, right? We got to do it. Buff that crit chance a little bit. And looks like we are on the verge of a level up as well, which is great. Okay.
There is hope in Reverie.
Heroes passed by attack gain 23 shield for 6 seconds, or defense removes specials cooldown and increases next specials damage within 3 seconds. So, I don't love either of these. I don't use her defense a lot, unless it's got the ability attached to it that fires off her power automatically. It's a really great talent. So I'm going to re-roll these and see. Shimmering Scales in Sing Stance. Melusine gains temporary +4 armor every second. After defense is triggered, Melusine is surrounded by a bubble for 4 seconds, absorbing damage for 1 hit. Alright, I am going to go with the armor this time. Why not, right? Allows us to stay in that Sing Stance a little bit longer, especially with the whole special thing that we've run into. Or ult, rather. You know what I'm talking about. Come on. That wizard can be quite nasty, but looks like we did A-okay. Now we've got a gold chest. Wow. At critical health gain, +4 regen, +1 armor for each missing. Yeah, so we've hit that point in our journey where we are out of rerolls, at least at this time. So we'll go some additional armor. Oh, crabs have hit the scene. How about it? There we go. These guys can be really nasty. Especially if you're playing with one of the few melee characters in the game. I think I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque there. I want to keep heading northwest. Oof. Yeah, try that. Try that on for size. Okay. Let's go up this way. Wonderful. I am loving that wisp having a mind of its own at the end there and still attacking. That is so cool. Oh, those guys showed up right in time to get hit by the exploding eggs. That was perfect. We've got a phoenix on the scene. Well, we did. All right, let's come up here and see what we got. Ooh! Remember that opportunity to buy additional raven's feathers I talked about? And you get some experience for your trouble as well. Real nice. Alright, while that guy's down, let's hit with the special. Perfect. Outstanding. Okay, I say we keep heading north here. The fact that a spider is in the area makes me think that something could be good, unless this was really set up to guard the Raven's Feather station. But keep that in mind when you're playing. You know, if you see some tough enemies in the area, sometimes that means, oh, there could be something really good. Let's just take the time and go a little bit over here, especially with the Phoenix being in the area. There could be something off to the right side there, I'm thinking. Let's just see. Hey, if nothing else, we're getting some good experience. All right. Well, now we know, right? Whoa, where is that coming from? We got a nasty crab. Okay. So nailed him down. Can we be sure that... Yeah, I guess. All right, so... Hey, sometimes the goat is wrong. But only sometimes, right? Let's be honest. Okay. So we're going to keep heading up this way, and let's see what kind of goodies they're keeping up here. Okay. I mean, you already know what I'm thinking. Those guys, you gotta let them do their thing. Because if you let them too close to you, they're gonna want to do some cutting. Not in a way you'll like. Not your hair. They're not coming for a new hairstyle. All right, what do we got here? Okay, all right, so we got the... You know what? Let's try this. Let's go ahead and do it. So if we're successful here, we will knock the boss down in health by 20%. Alright, alright. There we go. Oh, great timing on that. Let's pick a talent, shall we? Submerging attack. Attack damage increases by 8% for each enemy hit, up to 6 hits. Okay. Or, Wisp gains 2 growth charges for each wave of special that hits it, up to a maximum of 12 charges. Each charge increases the damage of the attack by 20%, with each attack consuming 1 charge. Wow. I think that could be good, especially with how often we're firing off that special. Let's do it.
Power is a means to a proper end.
Oh man, that power's gonna hit both of them. Pop a special off. Tremendous. Okay, and we've almost got our ult back.
When we've chased away all the monsters,
I mean, that wasn't bad at all. That went really, really well. Sometimes those areas are super, super challenging. Okay. Yeah, they'll start to throw some of the more nasty creatures at you in the game. Well, those birds were right on time again.
the tide is with us.
Okay. Why don't you land, buddy? And blast you. Wonderful. Ooh. Now he's a tough one. And here we go. Here, oh gosh. Okay. So remember when I was talking about sometimes the area that we were just in, throwing the tougher bosses? Oh, dang. Got us mid-ult, which stinks extra. All right, let's not die again. How about that? Let's get out of there. But we're definitely gonna take these guys out this time, because I'm gonna want to try and
This nightmare
replace that raven feather that we just used. So this is good, because we get the experience, we get the shards,
salt glitter.
and there is a warp right by the raven feather station, which works out really well for us. Outstanding. Okay. Ooh, red chest. And we've got 4 minutes. So probably what we'll do is get this red chest, and then we will head back to the Raven's Feather Station. We'll buy another one. It's going to be a little bit more expensive than it was last time, because each time you buy one, they go up a little bit.
Fear is changing.
You know, it's that supply and demand thing. Damn capitalism, right? Okay, alright, so this one's going to be very crabby, which is fine. I like it when they all group up like that. Makes them easy to hit with the power. Oh, nice. Especially even got to that one way out there. Let's not go in that. Wonderful.
This crab is far from noble shores.
Okay, what do we got? Dash gangs +1 charge, defense gangs +1 charge, or reduce ultimate's cooldown by 20%. I think I'm leaning towards that, but I do like the whole dash thing as well. Let's think about that over a sip. All right, you know what? I'm just thinking about the bosses that we're going to be up against. I'm going to go dashes, actually.
Now this is an epic discovery.
It'll make sense very soon, that choice. All right, we're going to go back up to this warp. And
Home. Monsters
Let's go buy one of these, like we talked about. How much is this now? Is it 150? 200. Okay. They're worth it. They're definitely worth it. And we get the experience again, too. I didn't even realize that. So we'll go back here. And then we'll head northwest, because we haven't really jaunted in that direction yet. Now let's see what we got here. Oh, we've got room for one more talent. We'll have to keep that in mind when making that choice. Wisp gains 2 growth charges for each wave. Right. Increases the attack. Now let's put some in that. In Sing Stance, Melusine gains temporary... You know what? Before I go and spend all these... All right, I don't want to do that. I don't think I want to do that, at least right now. 2 different randomly chosen talents. Well, it wouldn't make sense to do that given the cost of all the talents right now. That could end up costing us more. Oh, look at this. You know what? Oh, let's get that up to legendary. That's a great one. And let's see what else we want to do. Oh, we've already got that up to legendary. Let's go ahead and add some damage to the special. All right. Folks, we're good now. Now we're playing with power. Literally. Literally. All right, we're going to come up here. Well, these birds want some real quick, apparently. That enduring wisp is... That's just so much fun. Autonomous wisp attacks. Love it. AI wisp action for you.
When will this horror end forever?
Again, I just love that they give you the opportunity to customize the game, right? If it's a little hard for you, hey, you get in, you turn on some of these additional buffs, and you get in here and you can have a great time, right? You don't have to wait for a fling trainer. All right, we can't afford that, so we're going to move on. It would be nice if we grabbed some kind of ability that was connected to our dash, and not all characters have it. But some of them do, you know, where you dash and maybe you leave behind a nice gift for the enemies to run into, you know, some kind of a trap. That would be great. Pied Piper actually has something like that. All right, we are going to be transported in 30 seconds here. What do we got up here? Anything? What are you guys protecting over here? Anything? Oh, okay. Hey. Take one more quick level up. Why not? While Ultimate is channeled, Melusine gradually summons up to 3 additional wisps. So at this level, you basically get to add on another layer to your ult to make it even stronger.
This is more like I imagined.
I still feel like something... Oh, look at this. That last-minute green chest. Love it. All right, after dash, getting plus 10% crit chance for 2 seconds. There we go. There we go. We were looking for additional crit chance. Wonderful. All right, folks. Really not bad so far. It's been a fun run.
I shall destroy you, nasty monster.
Yeah, what she said. Oh, we are doing a decent amount of damage. Oh, I I was wondering what was doing that. It's our enduring wisp. That was close. Alright, now. Oh my goodness, that enduring wisp. I know, I keep bringing it up, but it's that good. It really is. Oh, let's grab that health. Oh! That was a close one. Alright, once we take these down, he will go into the weakened state and we can fire off our wisps. Oh my goodness. Cheers to you. Okay. Here we are in Avalon, which is currently the final chapter of the game. Like I said earlier, they seem to be planning to add some kind of area or perhaps final fight called Endgame. I don't know much more right now, but that is according to their roadmap update. They recently popped into Steam. So it looks like there's an opportunity to gain some health. Ooh. I like that surprise green chest. We've benefited from that a few times now. Ooh, man. Goodness gracious. Okay. Y'all got any of that extra crit chance in there? +2 vitality for each magical object carried. So that's, you know, all of these things. We have quite a few. At critical health, gain +4 regen. When taking damage, gain 15 shield at most every 30 seconds. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24. Because we've doubled up on that. I am thinking we go with this instead.
This is lovely and useful.
Because that's also going to be inflated a little bit because we do have that mermaid tier that we took early on as well. That's putting in some work for us in terms of multiplying that. And I knew this was right there as well. Alright, let's get this green chest if we can. Some of these enemies really do quite a bit of damage. It can take you by surprise suddenly. Wowie.
Drown, foul fools, in the fury of my wake.
Okay. Pop that over there. Jeezy. When taking damage, gain 15 shield, reduces Sandman's Dream Shard prices. This would have been good like earlier in the game. Let's stack this.
This will serve our cause.
Even more crits happening. Alright. Perfect. These gargoyles can also be pretty tough. Yeah, go ahead and continue hitting them for me, AI Wisp.
More peaceful days lie
Looks like
ahead
there's
of us.
something up here.
For now, we must accept our fate.
Whoa. Let's not get that close to that guy. Oh, this'll help. Alright, so we've got a grimoire over here. And that'll be nice because we've got the addition to our ult to have even more wisps at this point. Oh, jeez. Goodness. Okay. Now we've reached the limit on leveling up. So to be honest, I don't know if we are getting additional stats. I wasn't looking close enough at the health, but you know what? When I'm re-watching this in a little bit to render out the footage, I will take a look. I'll just remember also that we're at 350. All right, let's fire off this ult and let's hope for the best. Protect us, wisps. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not great. All right, let's get out of there. They gave us a solid start, the wisps. Oh, oh. Perfect. And that dash that gives us the health back. The chef's kiss. Critical hits deal plus 20%. Yeah, I think we want to do that. Okay, you know what I've noticed? There is a health right next to that staircase over there, and we're gonna travel on over to that. Why not, right?
I have yet to breathe my final breath.
Okay. Perfect. I'm not even gonna bother with the wolves.
Creatures here have gone into hiding.
You know, sometimes when you go through these stairs, you get met by a crew of enemies, but it looks like this time they're letting us off. All right, I thought the special was ready to go, but I was a little early. Turns out. That's outstanding. Okay. Oh, you know what? Look at this. Let's go ahead and buy one. Why not? Let's get back up to 6. It's only 100. Oh, wow. That's a lot of experience, isn't it? You know what? We can go further up this way, too. Let's do that. Let's see what other kind of goodies we can net into. All right, perfect. What do we got up here? Oh, man. Their beams reach really far. That's gonna blow up. Looks like we're coming down here for something. Hey, if you're having a good time, do me a favor. Hit that like button. It'll help more people see the video. Okay, I was hoping that guy was gonna fall. Tremendous. We still don't know what they're protecting down there. Let's see what we got. Ooh, okay. There's always a business case for more shards.
Look how the shards glitter.
And it looks like there's some health right over there too. Good stuff. All right. Take those ladies out, Wisp. Good deal. Alright, health should be right over here. They're going to let us sneak in without having to fight these guys, but I'm going to want to go over here anyways, because I bet you there's something else over here that these dudes are protecting, especially with the big guy, the big wolf. We got to knock that guy down. There we go. He's a menace.
Learn to fear us.
All right, let's see what we got over here. I'll take another big juicy shard. Why not?
How the
All
shark
right, a gold well. We could get something nice out of there, and we've got plenty to pop in the well. Oh, got sticky, icky, icky. Oh, man. Get us out of here. The spider's tough. Wow, okay.
Spider was far from her web.
Something good. Special deals plus 20%. I don't hate that. When not in combat, passively heal 2%. And then the plus 2 vitality for each magical object. So I'm thinking this. We're popping that thing off all the time. So that makes sense to me. Let's come back around here. And let's warp back over to here. Let's just see what that cost jumped to, because if it's 200, I'm gonna buy another one.
I am ready to greet all foes.
Yeah, okay. And a level up for our trouble. Again, I wasn't watching the health. Dang it.
This is our home. Monsters, flee while
I have a feeling, though, health might have went up. Oof. This is another tough guy. The dev team the other day posted some stats for the 3rd chapter area that we're in, and they talked about how many times that knight that we just fought has killed players. He's quite the menace, I have to say, according to the data. All right. So let's, well, I'm gonna pass on that actually. And we're just gonna fight this dude with 100% of his intended health instead of trying to knock him down by 20%. I don't know, I have a feeling that that's just the way to go this time. I love it when you can take them out as statues before they come to life. Yeah, guys, bunch up like that for us. That makes this a hell of a lot easier. And if you could just stand single file as well, that would be great. Okay.
there is hope in Reverie.
Always had to stand single file before they would let us out for recess in grade school. Remember that? All right. Well, I don't think we have... Oh, we do. You know what? Why don't we give this a shot? It's probably going to be ridiculously hard, whatever it is.
You horrid beast.
But we've got this, right? We can start here. Oh, all right. All right. Had to move. But that was a good start. And we're gonna get away from you.
We shall win this war.
Throw that power down there. What is this dude doing? Are they regenerating? What is happening here? Okay. So we have to kill them all, I believe. Ooh. Okay, what do we get for our trouble here? Power deals plus 100% damage, but has a plus 50% increased cooldown. Oof. Power, special, and ultimate abilities consume all charges to deal plus 150% damage for each extra charge consumed. Or, vitality plus 100, all healings are reduced by 50%. Thing is, I don't know if they mean healings on abilities as well. That would stink. I'm actually leaning towards this. I know, it's a little bit of a gamble, but I think that's what we should do. We've got to pick one. I don't think I can pass on this. Maybe I can. Okay, I guess I can. Huh. Do you just pass on it altogether and say, hey, we don't want the additional increased cool? Let's think about it on a sip. Cheers to you. Okay, you know what? Here's the way I'm looking at this. The build has been working for us really great overall so far. Don't mess with a good thing. Right? It's a stinker. I mean, I know we fought for it, literally. Right? But I like being able to pop off the power capability at a good clip, and that would take away from that, right? Let's go get this health over here. And let's see, there's 4.5 minutes to go. There are a large grouping of shards over here. I mean, technically, what we could do, what we might be able to do, is get these shards. Let's first not die to this guy, right? Let's focus on that first. Let's not die. And then what we could do is get these shards and go back and buy a 7th Raven's Feather. Just to really rub it in, you know? Like, hey, we came to play final boss of Avalon. Okay. I cannot tell you how much I love the autonomous wisp.
You are no more vision of horror.
You're like, no, we know. You've been talking about it the whole time. Thank you. All right. We're gonna warp over here, and we are gonna head over to the feather store, and that's gonna leave us with 3 minutes.
Let angry waters rise to cleanse the lands of reverie.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna take this on and see how this goes.
Should learn to fear me.
3 minutes should be enough time. We've got a use of our ult. And this will knock the boss down a peg. Now let's pop this off. Let's see if we can kick things off in a good way. Looks like we're going to. Oop, that was a swing and a miss. The chilled stat really helps quite a bit with slowing these guys down, man. Wow. And I'm assuming right there would be a good example of a time where I'd want to fire off my special, but wouldn't be able to because of the additional 50%. So I think we made the right call there. Okay. I still anticipate some stronger enemies. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. Okay. Now they're bringing on the spiders. Now we're trapped. But, good news. Our ult is back. that higher crit rate on the dash is really coming in handy. We got more coming. Oh, wow. We did it. That's pretty tremendous. Okay. Minute 11 to go. And we are nudging up against level 13 here. Ooh. Wait a second. Did I just pass up a health on the other side of the stairs? I did. Look at that. Another bounty. What a boon. Oof. All right, tougher group. Especially with that thing flying around out there. Oof, man. All right, all right. Everybody relax. Just gotta take one out just to help a little bit with this. There we go. Okay. 3 seconds. Folks, once more into the maelstrom. Now, if you've only watched this game on my channel, for many of you, this is probably the first time you're seeing this boss. It is quite challenging. We'll do the best we can. Oh, man. I'm going to go ahead and fire off our ult eventually. Just waiting for a clear moment. There we go. Basically, what we need to do is fill up the stagger bar on both of these enemies. And then they will fall down and go to a weakened state. There we go. Speaking of. Okay. A solid start, in my opinion. I think what I'm going to do this time is save our wisps. Let's get out of there. For when they're in their weakened state. At least that's going to be the plan. We'll see how we net out, right? Okay, this is rather a difficult moment. I usually get nailed by that. All right, so that guy's fully staggered. We got to start working on this one now. Our regen is firing off for being at critical health. Okay, it's wisp time. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. All right, so this one's going to remain weak, but it's trying to revive the other one. And it did successfully. That's okay, that's okay. We're gonna keep working. All right, now we want to get to the center. Oh, man. Oh, let's get out of there. Okay. One of them's got their stagger bar all the way. We just want to focus on this one, and then we'll fire off our wisps. Oh, what timing on that? Okay, one is down. That's a win, folks. What a great time. What a just tremendous time this game is. And I love these new customization settings. This is a very difficult game. I have lost so many times. In fact, I wish there was a screen. There probably is somewhere where I could show my losses because they are many, many. But it feels so good to power up along the way, along this about hour-long journey that you typically go on in Ravenswatch. I would love to see more roguelikes and roguelites have that type of accessibility feature where you don't have to go out and get a fling trainer or whatever your favorite trainer. Maybe you like Wiimote. You know, and especially on the console side where you can't get those trainers on the side and you feel like you need an extra shot in the arm. You know, you just want to add something. You don't want God mode. You still want a challenge. You just need something that's just going to give you just a little bit more of a shot in the arm. Still makes it fun. I mean, I had a great time. That's what it's all about. It's all about having a good time. So, thanks for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button. Lets me know that I'm doing an okay job. You know, it's like a quality assurance feature on YouTube, right? And I'll tell you what, we'll do this again sometime soon. We'll get together, we'll play a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's what we do every time out here. And you know what else? We'll give away a video game at least once a week. We love doing that too. I am going to go ahead and roll the credits here. If you have an interest in seeing your name in the credits, I love to honor our members by showing our supporters. You're all supporters. The members are providing some additional support, so I like to honor them in the credits area. And if you're interested in having your name show up in the credits, we have a number of different membership levels that you can check out. Our lowest tier is the $2 a month Goat Scout tier. So feel free to pop in. The link to membership options is right in the video description. I will see you next time out there. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great one. We'll see you again soon.